lunch, and when he comes back in, be really quiet,
Yeah.
so he can start the thing. I don't want to step on his toes here. And then I'll make a statement at that time. Go ahead.
Start with the Randy update. When he got hurt, how long you might be out for?
He got hurt in the last game, and we watched the game, and he got hurt in the first quarter, so he went 60 minutes. So I can't tell you how long he's going to be out. I'm hoping just a week or two, but we'll see.
Lower body, is that what we're going with?
Yeah, lower body, yeah.
So as far as next week goes, you just don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it next week, but it's just an injury that takes time, and everybody responds to it differently.
Is it linked to last year at all, or
No.
started against Hopkins?
Yeah. No, I guess it happened the first, and we were surprised because we were watching him run around the fourth quarter, and he actually, after a goal in the fourth quarter, I think he jumped up and high-fived somebody who was about 1.5 feet off the ground. So maybe he could have played today.
But obviously, with 19 goals, while you love to have him in, you've got enough depth to step up and keep scoring.
Yeah, I thought Ryan Barber came in and Jordan Evans came in, but Ryan, for the most part, came in and did a really good job. And it was even unselfish. I wish he'd take it a couple more times, but I think getting out there for the first time with Dylan and Kevin, and they were getting the job done, he relied on them to make it happen. But he made a couple great moves, went to the goal and scored. Very happy with his performance.
A year ago, I think almost to the day, you guys lost on their field like 21-7. This one pretty much almost the exact same score. Can you talk about the differences, I guess, and just what it's like to dominate a team like this?
Yeah, Coach Snowski and I talked about that briefly after the game, and we weren't sure what it is. Our trip down there didn't work out so good, and their trip here didn't work out so good. So I don't know what it is. I know, they're national champs, so everybody comes to play them, and we've been number one this year. So, and hey guys.
Cheers, guys.
Go ahead.
For one, you have Schoonmaker, attacker Kevin Rice, and defensive Brandon Mullen. We'll start with the statements of coach, then open up for questions.
Well, I was really happy with obviously the performance of our team, and I thought our assistant coaches did a great job of getting our offense and our defense ready for what they were going to see today. And I think we just played well from one end of the field to the other, a lot like the opposite of what we did when we went down to Duke last year. So we feel really good about a team that's been getting better and better this year. So it's a great win for us, a great win for us at the end of the year. We could easily see each other again in the ACC tournament or the NCAA, so we would turn around and have to get refocused. But and Coach Snowski was a gentleman once again at the end of the game. So great win for us, really good day for us, and great performance at all ends of the field.
You talked about your conversation with Coach Snowski. What was kind of said? How did you guys?
Well, I said unfortunately I knew how he felt a year ago. When we were down there and neither one of us had an answer for how we played down there a year ago and how he played here this year. But you give credit to where credit's due, and we played extremely well here, and they played extremely well down there, and we've just got to keep our focus if we see them again. And we got a great one with Notre Dame, coming up. So it's a lot of work to do still.
And you're 7-0. You just crushed the two-time defending national champ. How good are you guys, and how good can you be right now?
Well, I think it is we can be very good. We didn't see a weakness. I thought when Duke created some opportunities in the first half, Bobby Wardwell was tremendous. I don't know how many one-on-one saves he had today, so we really helped keep that one where it was in the first half. And defensively, we slid and recovered, and everything. We knew where their people were going to be when they dodged at the end of their dodges, and we covered that up. We faced off well, in the first half especially, and our offense. If anything, we could have proved out. I thought was our shooting in the first quarter. I think I looked up at one point, and we had right around 23 shots in the first quarter. So we were probably less than, we were right around 25% at that point. So we thought we probably could have shot better. But other than that, I thought the team, played well all aspects of the game.
Brandon, take me through the play where he kind of laid out Miles Jones. And how were you guys able to approach defending their midfield, kind of shutting them down throughout?
Yeah, I mean, a player like Jones, you gotta really slide hard to him, or else you're probably gonna get knocked over yourself. So, we knew they had a good midfield, and we were gonna slide, pretty early to them, and I think our game plan was pretty successful.
It kind of seemed everything he was shooting was kind of getting deflected. Once you kind of saw him getting frustrated, that gave you guys more confidence as you could kind of keep going throughout the whole game.
Yeah, and I think our offense kind of put their team in a position they didn't really want to be in. We got up on them, and then I think some of their offensive guys started taking shots that they normally would have. So, props our offense.
Kevin and Henry, just what was the key to playing without Randy today? Just was there any adjustments you guys made as an offense? And obviously you put up 19 goals, so didn't really miss a beat. So I guess what was the key there for you guys?
Obviously, when you're playing without a guy like Randy, everyone else has to step up and elevate their game. Randy does so many things well for us that we all needed to bring our A game today. And I thought Timmy Barber did a really good job stepping in. He had a dodging goal. He was great on ground balls and riding. And I thought everyone just came focused and ready to play.
And the same question from the outside. It looks like you just laid out that you got the defending champion. You said, who's going to beat these guys? What's it mean from the inside about how good you are and how good you can be?
All good teams can have off days just like we did last year. And we just got to remind ourselves that we got to keep growing, and that Duke can come back and they keep growing. They're going to if we see them in the ACC, they're going to definitely try to get payback on us. So we just got to remind ourselves to not get too high on this win.
It was almost a perfect game.
Yeah, it was definitely surprising, especially watching Duke earlier this year. They seemed like they were doing pretty well, and I definitely thought it was going to be a little more of a battle than it was.
We have to get used to a lot of these games have been at home, so we got a real test coming up with Notre Dame on the road. To play outside, who knows what the weather will be like. So we're going to try to practice outside a lot this week and try to get ready. So it's going to be a great challenge. We know they're going to be fired up. It's at their place. And, I think we've only played one game on the road so far, so it'll be a real test for us.
Kevin, when you find out Randy wasn't going to be able to go, was there anyone else you kind of considered to put in his place other than Tim?
Well, Jordan Evans got some runs out there, not as many as we wanted. I thought he did a good job too, and we've got some other guys that are in the attack position down below. Forkin's been playing well, and Matt Lane's been doing a good job. Jeff Desko's been out, but we hope to get him back in a week or so here.
Kevin, can you just take me through, I guess, the first quarter when Ben's getting every face-up, you guys are scoring. Is it almost like shocking, just like going up against this kind of team and getting that kind of lead?
We thought that we could have some success against their defense because they're extremely aggressive and they come out and they'll play you anywhere on the field. And with our motion offense, that's sort of what we want. We want to be able to pull people around and lead the defenders where we want to take them. And with Ben, with a hot start, we know he's going to be good all the time, but he's not going to be 10 for 10 every day in the first quarter. So we wanted to really make sure we took advantage of that, and I thought we did a pretty good job. But like Coach said, we could have shot a little bit better and maybe had a bigger lead than we did.
Brandon, going off that, sort of flipping the script, talk about Ben's a hot start. How much easier is it to play defense with a guy like Miles Jones, team class? The second time they touched the ball, I think you guys were already up 5-0. What does that do for defense?
Yeah, it's night and day, especially compared to last year when we played them. I think, we're on the other side of things where we didn't really win that many face-offs. So, when we're winning a lot, it keeps our legs fresh, defensively. So when they do get the ball, we can slide fast and, recover and really play fast.
John, what do you see from Henry Shoemaker? Obviously, I don't think he had that many goals in the first couple of games, but I think 2 last week, 3 today. Just kind of.
Last 2 weeks, especially, we got some output out of him last week and been really shooting the ball well in practice, and I saw that in his placement today is what he's been doing the last week and a half in practice. So I think he's hitting his stride at the right time of year here, and we've talked about, all the middies have stepped up. Lucky started out well, and Galasso's been playing well, and now they have Scooney playing well. It makes it difficult to cover with that first group out there in the midfield.
What's working out for you?
I think I just being a little more aggressive out there, and I think I've been getting found more by my teammates, and I've been moving a little bit more off ball. I think maybe at the beginning of the year I was a little more hesitant, maybe a little lazy off ball, and now if I get in open space and I'm a little more aggressive and a little more hustle, I think my teammates will have me and I'll be able to put a couple in the goal.
Brandon, same about the overall routine. The question to Mike Vance, easy to think, well,
with this offense, with the new team?
We just got to keep things going. I mean, Duke beat us pretty bad last year, and then we were able to come back and beat them in the ACCs. So, we got to make sure the same thing doesn't happen to us, and, just kind of keep the foot on the gas, and, keep things going. We got, a tough couple games here, so hopefully it can continue.
Time for 2 more questions. Coach, after pretty much every goal I saw, even up by however much you guys were up by, at every point it seemed like Kevin and Dylan would bring everyone together, kind of talk about what just happened. What does it mean to have those guys, leaders on this team? What do they mean to this team on and off the field?
Well, it's the difference between a great team and a good team is your leadership. So to have these guys with the kind of experience they've had, leading the offense, and these other guys picking it up with Mullins and Wardwell at the other end of the field with Young, they're really doing a good job bringing the groups together, talking to them. Sometimes it's just to congratulate people on what they've done. Others is to fix little things that they've been doing right or wrong, or what they've been seeing in the defense or in the opposing offense. And leadership is the difference.
Last question for Syracuse.
Coach, what was the decision to put Peter McCartney on Jones to start, and were you kind of impressed with how some of your other midfielders kind of defended him and Peter McCartney as well?
Yeah, I think a lot of things went our way today, and fortunately, they hit a couple pipes early, and Bobby was there making one-on-one saves. But Peter's been playing great, and I haven't seen too many guys. He wasn't here in the fall. He had an internship, so it was really a little bit scary that he wouldn't be practicing in the fall and come back. And really amazing how he had come back even better than he was. Maybe we should give some of our other guys the fall off. I don't know. But he did a great job once again today. He's been playing well, and that was Plan A, and we're going to have to slide to him more at Plan B. But we didn't have to do Plan B much today.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.